I could sing when I want to. I'm Prince of Somnia, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon FireRed! Last time we took on Blaine at the gym and won pretty handily because, well, fire types are no match for the power of Tessie. And last time we also got a visit from Bill, who wants us to sail off to one island. And like I said before, I'm going to be doing this part of the side quest right now, so let's go! If you said yes, you want to go with him right after the gym, you would just see this, like, immediately. You would just head straight onto the boat and go on to the next island. Whee! And we made it here to one island. One island. Or not island, if you prefer. Celio, huh? I'm guessing that's some sort of a reference to the computer world, but for the love of God, I have no idea what that means, or who they're referring to. PC Maniac. Heh. I wonder what he would say if you'd already beaten the Pokemon League and then you decided to do this. Oh, and if I didn't say so before, this is exclusive to Fire Red and Leaf Green. So, you get all this extra experience in this game, but in Generation 1, not so much. Wow, you're all so imaginative. One island, two island. Let me guess, the other one is called 3 Island? Yeah, it is, actually. It's so stupid, though. Sure. Of course, every maniac knows each other. Meteorite, huh? That's great. He's sending me to deliver some... well, it's not really a Rayquazanite, is it? No, I don't think it works that way. And we get the Tri-Pass. It'll let you go to 1 island, 2 island, or 3 island. And I believe I did say that these were part of the Sevi Islands, so... guess how many islands there are in those? If you say 12, I'll slap you. Actually, there's 9 islands, but you can only access 7 of them without hacking or anything like that. So anyway, while I'm talking to the people of One Island Town, let's go over a few encounters. Over back in Cinnabar Island, I forgot to mention 2 new encounters you can get through fishing. You can also fish for them here, I believe. Shelder and Staryu. Actually, you could I think you can fish for Staryu somewhere else, or those 2 anywhere else. Anyway, Shelder is slow and defensive, as you might imagine. For something with a shell, it becomes a water-ice type once you evolve it with a Water Stone. I'm not too big a fan of Shelder, especially since Shell Smash doesn't exist in this generation. And even if it did, I still think Staryu is a much better Pokemon. Staryu is fast and a really good special sweeper. Becomes Water Psychic, as you might know from the fight against Misty, and well, you all saw how that went well for me. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna show this off while I keep running my mouth. Let's head south down here to another place called Treasure Beach. I'm gonna skip all the trainers around here. There's a lot of hidden items, and I have no idea where any of them are. If you have the item finder, this would be a really good place to use it, but I don't, because I haven't been catching anything. All the Pokemon in this area are the same. In all the bios, I haven't been mentioning any place that was on the Sevi Islands, because I didn't want to spoil them, but from here on out, I think I will be adding those, so there you go. As for the Safari Zone Pokemon of the day, we've got the last 3, so I won't have to do this anymore. Kangaskhan, Tauros, and Dratini. Kangaskhan is actually pretty balanced stat-wise, except for special attack, which totally blows. The nice thing is that it has twice as much special now as it did in Generation 1. Not to mention it also has a lot of HP and quite a bit of attack and speed too, so it's pretty nice. Maybe not as obscene as Mega Kangaskhan, but that doesn't exist yet either. As for Dratini, Dratini is, if I recall correctly, the only Dragon-type Pokemon in this Pokedex. I think there are more Dragon-type moves in this generation than there are in the original games, because in the original games, I think Dragon Rage was the only Dragon-type move. The interesting thing about Dragon-types is that they are weak to Ice and Dragon, which is weird, because it's like another one of those Pokemon that are weak to themselves, but I guess, you know, who better to slay a dragon than a dragon, right? Anyway, Dratini is all around a pretty good Pokemon, like most Dragon types in the series generally are. Huh, we got an Ultra Ball. The only thing, though, is that it is a little on the rare side, but it's totally worth it. The nice thing about Dratini's, or Dragon types, is that they also have a lot of resistances, which is pretty nice. Oh, whoa. It's a pretty high-leveled wild. Dragon types have a lot of resistances to basic elements, or basic types, like they resist electric, grass, water, fire, those sorts of things, and that's actually a pretty nice deal to get out of it. And they generally also have high stats, and they can learn quite a large array of moves. The only thing I'd warn you about is that, it takes a shitload of time to evolve. Like, it becomes a Dratini at level 30 and a Dragonite at level 55. We're not even close to 55 yet. And these are like end game levels right there. What was I gonna say? But other than that, it's actually all around a pretty good Pokemon. And last but not least is Tauros. Among the original 151 back in Generation 1, Tauros is considered one of the 6 best Pokemon in the game, and that's because in those generations it had so much speed and attack that you could get critical hits almost every single round with that thing. Here, critical hits aren't based on speed, so it's not quite as abusive, but Tauros is still really, really powerful. It's a really good physical attacker, and it is very fast, so if that's what you're looking for, I'd recommend grabbing a Tauros. Here's something else I was going to say about Tauros. Well, I'll think of it later. So anyway, those are the last of the Safari Zone Pokemon. Bill wanted us to go over to 2 Island, and I'm actually going to do that. There is something else to explore over on that side, but there's a path over there that leads to an optional dungeon. You never have to go there for this part of the Sevi Islands quest, but I will eventually, but not right now. I will do that later. I don't want to go over there for the same reason that I don't want to go into Seafoam Islands right now. So anyway, this is 2 Island. If you see water like this, the current's too fast. You can't surf or fish in that water for some reason. I don't know why. I guess they were too lazy to draw encounter tables or something? I don't know. I'm gonna have to get a Pokemon with Cut for that. Oh! Shit. Oh, that's right. You can't use the PC here because Celio's still fixing it. I forgot about that. Well, I guess I won't worry about Cut right now. Sure, what do you got? Great balls and fresh water, huh? Not that good, but oh well. Yep, Boone Island, if you prefer. Okay. Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but okay. Oh. Yeah, so that guy's the move relearner. If you've overwritten a move that your Pokemon learned a long time ago, naturally, not through TMs or move tutors, this guy can reteach them to it. Some Pokemon even have moves that they normally would never learn because they're like locked behind level 1 for some bizarre reason, and you could just have him learn it for you. And instead of heart scales, in this game he wants mushrooms. He wants shrooms. That's great. Anyway, this is Cape Brink. There's one little thing we can do over here. Oh, I guess we can't surf that way then. If only we had an HM that allowed us to climb up waterfalls, but that would be ridiculous. Don't I have repels up? Well, I might as well try to catch it while I'm here. Yeah, you may notice that the wild Pokemon here are quite high leveled, surprisingly. So are the trainer Pokemon, but well, we haven't run into any trainers yet. There are trainers on the route I passed up, on one island, Kindle Road. But, well, like I said before, I'm gonna wait until I go and do that. Okay. All the way up here at Cape Brink is a strange channeler. Oh. Hold on. If you talk to her with any of your starters, I believe it has to be Charizard, Blastoise, or Venusaur. I don't think any other starter will work. She will teach you the ultimate fire, grass, or water type move for the respective starter for absolutely free. These are all basically elemental variations of Hyper Beam. They have a massive amount of power, but they leave you charging for one round afterwards. Or recharging, I should say. They're not that great. I'm really not a big fan of Blast Burn, Frenzy Plant, or Hydro Cannon at all. But that's just me. If you're a big fan of them, hey, knock yourself out. Me, not so much. I mean, they're not bad options for, I suppose, Charizard if you don't... Maybe Blast Burn specifically, just because you're likely to knock out just about anything you want to use Blast Burn on with Blast Burn, and then you can just switch out, but... Well, I'd prefer to have Charizard just stay out for more sweeping. Anyway, this is the game corner that we need to visit. Lostelle, huh? Well, with a name like that, are you surprised that she's vanished? Why would she be in... Whoa. Wow. Dang. Not really. They're kind of, named in number order. I mean, I understand if you get confused if they called them Knot Island, Boon Island, Kin Island, but they don't for some reason, even though those are cooler names than 1 Island, 2 Island, 3 Island. Whatever. Anyway, we gotta go to 3 Island now. Whoa. Spikers everywhere. Hey. Oh. I guess they're not trainers. I guess they're just harassing this woman. The Kanto Rider Federation. Oh. Ha ha. I thought I had enough of you guys on Cycling Road. Oh, really? Remember this guy for much later. Like, after we beat the Elite Four later. Anyway, this is 3 Island, or 3 Island Town, Kin Island. Okay, this house is empty. I don't know why. Maybe you know why. Let's go rest up at the Pokemon Center because there's a trainer gauntlet coming up, and I need the health. I forget how many battles in a row this is. I think it's like 3 or 4 or something like that. I would put something up that can take out poison types in the front of your party. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna put Igneel up front, just because Ness already has... Igneel has less experience. Anyway, can we take out these bikers and find out what happened to Lostel? Find out next time on Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red. See you guys then!